Hi everyone. How would you like to have an adult appetizer or treat? Today I'm going to show you how to make spiked cherries. What you need to make spiked cherries: one 10-ounce jar of maraschino cherries, drained. Keep the juice for something else. 4 ounces of alcohol of choice. I'm going to be using Fireball whiskey. 1 cup white candy melting wafers. 1/4 cup sprinkles of choice. I think I'll use these Holiday Light sprinkle mix and see how well those work. Now this will take longer than a day. We will prepare the cherries. So let's begin. So the first thing you want to do, if you are saving the juice, is dump the juice in another container so you can save it. And then keep the cherries in this jar. So that looks pretty good. Looks like all the juice is out. And then you just set the juice aside for whatever you want to save it for. Then take your alcohol of choice and fill up the jar covering the cherries. And it says 4 ounces, but it may take more or less. You just want to make sure it's all covered. That is 2 ounces. And that is 4 ounces. And I'm going to just, there we go, fill it up to the neck of the jar. Put the lid on it. Now this is going to take a while. After you fill the jar up with the alcohol of your choice, you want to soak it at least overnight and for up to a month. The longer you let it soak, the more alcohol it will absorb, so the stronger the spiked cherries will be. So that's totally your choice. So that's all there is for now, and I will see you back when we get ready to make the spiked cherries. So it's been 9 days since I put the Fireball whiskey into the jar of maraschino cherries. And if you remember, you can leave the alcohol in there for 24 hours up to a month. So I decided I will go ahead and finish this up. What we need to do is drain the alcohol and then let them air dry. All right, so I have them dumped out. I did not rinse them because you want the alcohol. And just lay them out and let them dry. And after they have air dried for a little bit, we'll continue on with making the candy coating. I'm glad the stems are staying on because you will need them to be dipping them. So I'm excited about that. I wasn't sure how the alcohol would affect the stems. And it looks like only one came off of its stem. So there we have the 10 ounces of maraschino cherries that just came out of the jar of Fireball whiskey that had soaked for 9 days. And I'll see you in a little bit to continue on. So take a baking sheet and parchment paper. Set it on that and we'll set it aside. So get your sprinkles ready so you can use whichever kind of sprinkles that you want. I'm going to be using the Holiday Light sprinkle mix. I'm not sure if those are going to actually work or not, so I'm going to be using chocolate sprinkles. So I'll do some with each. And I do have some other sprinkles if these ones don't work. And we'll kind of set them off to the side. Then take a microwavable bowl and take your 1 cup of melting chocolate and put it in your microwavable bowl. And then we'll put it in the microwave for 25-second increments until completely melted. Stir as necessary. and 25 seconds. I'm not exactly sure how long that they were in there for. I'm thinking about a minute and 25. I'm going to mix this up so it is thoroughly smooth. So what we need to do, we get our little tray here, and we take a cherry and dip it completely in the candy mix, and then take your sprinkles and do halfway. And it's supposed to work like that, and I don't think those ones are going to work real well. We'll try another one. And dip that in halfway. And I'll continue doing that, and you can see them when I'm done. So here are the spiked cherries. We need to let them set up before you can eat them. So I'll just let them kind of hang out here until Dave gets home, and then I'll let him do a taste test. So here are the spiked cherries. We have 3 different types of sprinkles and 1 plain. I'll let Dave do a taste test.
So these are what?
Spiked cherries, made with cinnamon whiskey.
Oh. The cinnamon is really strong.
They soaked for 9 days.
I think there's still alcohol in these. I'm thinking. But a definite cinnamon kick.
Yeah, they're not cooked, so they would retain the alcohol in.
Good thing I'm not going to work right now. Those are pretty good, but don't eat and drive.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.